morning, everybody. Hey, Deb. Thank you guys for joining me. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida, and I am here with Seth Tiger. Hello, Patty. Oh, goodness sakes. Hello, Mel. Good morning, Margaret. Hello, Lori. Yep, Seth Tiger being silly. I told him I would only be here as long as he's being a good boy and no chasing. Good morning, Leanne. Hello, Anne-Marie. Hi, Dave in the UK. Hello, Angie. Good morning. Good morning, Marlene. Hi. You be a good boy. No. So that lasted all of 2 seconds. I can't condone it, sir. Morning, Michael. Here he is hiding behind this tree. All right, well, that's our exit cue. Told him we couldn't stay. Thank you, Mary Ellen, for your donation. That is so exciting. I can finally see donations again. Good morning, Sandy. For some reason, the last Facebook update, I stopped seeing when people actually donated because it used to show me when, who, and how much. All right, we're out of here, sir. We're out of here. So that's everybody's fix. You guys can watch his camera for him to hopefully be chill and calm and sleeping by the lake. Bye, you rotten boy. Hello, Mike. Good morning. So I got a little bit of a late start. I helped feed this morning. Helped with some intern sign-offs. And I have a golf cart. Yay. Oh, thank you, Anthony, for your donation. Really appreciate that. I'm so glad I get to actually see them again. Good morning, Robin. Here's Seth. I gotta go slow. No, Seth and Gabby don't like each other at all, so they don't really call out for each other. Show him as we go. I gotta go slow. Hopefully he's coming back in for some water. Good morning, Christine. I also wanted to show you, it just looks so good. So while we're driving by, last week Jamie and Victor worked really, really hard. They actually took out the old memorial wall and put in this brand new barricade. Looks like we've got some plants that are going in. This is Hoover's enclosure. That looks really, really good. So we're still working on planting some plants and putting some signs back up. I don't really have a set of cats in mind to see today. Drive until we see something cute happening. Good morning, Karen and Robin. See where M&M are. Sometimes they play and groom in the morning. They might already be in the den. Oh, there they are. Hi, guys. Hi. This is Max and Marianne. You're actually going to see them not pacing around for a change because they've already had breakfast. Beautiful morning view over the lake. Here you are. Bobcats in a tree. Hi, Marianne. Morning, Karen and Lee. This is Marianne that's looking at me here. And Max is the one that has his feet dangling. Where are you going, little lady? I came over to say hi. You gonna come say hi? She's gonna come over and try to pee on me. I know your drill. I know what you're gonna do. If you're ever curious, bobcats bury their poop. So that is definitely a pile that the keepers will want to investigate later. I'm sure you wanted to start your morning talking about bobcat poop. But I I've been a keeper for 3 years. I can spot it a mile away now. Thank you to everybody who's donating. I really appreciate that. It's a great way to start the day. We are a nonprofit, so all of your donations and anything that you purchase from our online shops go towards the care of these cats. And this is Marianne Bobcat. Max is already too chill after breakfast. She's waiting on the perfect opportunity to try to pee on me. You know how this works. Have a great day, Margaret. Yep, these live feeds will always post automatically on our Facebook page and our Wildcat Walkabout Show channel. So you will be able to catch up on those later. Let's try to get a view of Max here. Maxie, what are you doing up there? Anne-Marie, I have not actually been told at all about the pumpkins, so I am not totally sure on that. I assume if it's something they want to go live for, they will let me know. Crazy little bobcat. That is Cameron roaring on the other side of the lake. I just love how relaxed Max looks right up there. Thank you guys for helping educate and explain why these cats can't go free, and this is the best home that they can have. All right, littles. So most of the cats do mark their territory by spraying urine. So she, though, is notorious for doing it to everybody, whereas some of the other cats tend to kind of pick and choose. So with her, I know it's coming. With other cats that have actually successfully marked me, they're the ones that kind of surprise attack. So let's walk over here real quick and see. Somebody had asked to see Sue and Lakota yesterday. Sorry, I'm fumbling with gates. And actually Miss Breezy's out. Hi, Miss Breeze. Hi, pretty lady. This is Breezy Bobcat. She is stunning. You're a gorgeous girl. Good morning, Marissa. She's like, you didn't bring any extra treats. She's been spending a lot of time in that den. That's kind of her go-to after breakfast time. So she's getting all settled in. I had to help feed this morning, so I got a bit of a late start. Also, I'm not sure if you guys saw on our Facebook page, but today is King Tut's 6-year rescue anniversary today. So he has been here for 6 years today. I'm not seeing a Sue or a Lakota. Oh, around on the other side. Yeah, what you're seeing on my camera screen is only what my small little iPhone camera screen can show you. Quite large enclosures, much bigger than most facilities, that's for sure. So first we'll try to see, here's Lakota. Hi, sir. Hi. Lakota's also a bobcat. Hi. Where's your girl? We're gonna see Lakota, and if I can find Sue, I'll try to show you Sue, and then we will walk over to Tut. Hi, really proud of you. Normally he has rushed me by now, and growled, and shown me that it's his territory, which I never forget. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, hi. I know, I don't want to press my lap. All right, good job, thank you. And I have a feeling, yes, so Sue is actually underneath that little platform right there. That's one of her favorite spots. You might be able to see a tiny bit of movement under there, but she's pretty shadowed. All right, sweet girl. That was actually quite a bit of progress there. I normally get an earful from him. Here's Simba. Since he's right here. Hi, Simba. Oh boy. Got so much to say. So much to say. Meow. Cutie pie. Good morning, Nicole. This is Simba. Simba is a Savannah cat. Good morning, Melody. You guys are just joining. We are at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. You can learn about every single one of these cats, their birth dates, their rescue dates, their backstory at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Sometimes it's easier to find them on that list because when there's multiple names over the years, we have to start adding things on like Savannah cat and Serval and things like that. So, oh, that's Nabisco right there, and he is stalking a vulture. To interrupt. Yeah, I think maybe somebody has asked how we name these cats. The cats generally come to us already named, and if they haven't already been named, usually whoever's a part of the rescue mission gets to help name them. And I think once or twice we've put it out to the public to give us name ideas. Simba! He's like, nope, you didn't bring food, lady. Go say hi to Nabisco, and then I promise we'll search for Tut. Hi, Biscuit. Hi, sweet boy. Are you going to get that bird? If he comes close enough, huh? He's looking right through me at the bird over there. Biscuit. Nabisco is also a bobcat. That bird go? I saw it a minute ago. Did it turn around? Oh, now Lakota is after it over there. So silly. All right, let's search for Tut. Tut's over here. Yep, that's a full belly biscuit right there. So you can tell what a big difference when I come out and do a live after breakfast compared to my usual first thing in the morning when they are really excited and energetic. There he is. Which way should we meet? Hi, Tut-Tut. Okay, I'll come that way. He's in the other bubble. Yeah, the vultures are really gross. They wouldn't want it if they caught it. Hi, sweet boy. This is King Tut, and today is his 6-year rescue anniversary. Hi. I'm sure he'll get some special enrichment and some sickles this afternoon. Hi, you're kind of right in the sun, aren't you? Watch our lizard. Hi. You're kind of right in the sun. This is King Tut. He is also a Savannah cat. Yeah, the walkabout is coming up. It's going to be great to see all of you guys. No, he doesn't have a new pyramid yet, but the hollies that build a lot of our structures, platforms, and other things have been on vacation, so. But Jen is fully aware of it because I have mentioned it to her that our supporters think he needs a pyramid or some kind of fun little shaped den since he loves them so much. Good morning, Cindy. So we are post-breakfast. Everybody's already had breakfast and meds today, so you're just gonna see some full belly sleepy cats. Lots of cats that are grooming. Melody, it's not really a temptation to pet them, to be totally honest with you. Once you've been out here and you form a connection with these cats and you realize that they are actually dangerous wild animals, you don't really have that need. The risk really, other than it's disrespectful for them, you know, they'd never let you touch them in the wild, so why trap them in a cage and then force your wants on them? But besides that, if they were to accidentally hurt us, which they most likely would, they have teeth, they have claws, they've got wild instincts. If they accidentally hurt us, then we could be forced to put them down and tested for rabies. And that's a risk none of us are willing to take. We love you guys too much. Yeah. Yes, 600 tickets were sold for this year's Wildcat Walkabout. That was 100 more tickets than what we've done in the past. It has been sold out quite a while now. What are you looking for? So on our Facebook page this morning, I did post something about Tut's anniversary, and there's links on there if anyone wants to sponsor him for his anniversary. 6-year anniversary today. I apologize about all the sun glare. He always loves being in the sun in the morning, so. No, Melody, it's one of our most commonly asked questions is why we don't touch them. And a lot of people don't realize it until they hear that answer, and then instantly they get it. So we welcome any kind of questions, and we're here to make sure that people learn and understand. Yeah, there's that vulture that Biscuit really wants. You better get out of here. All the food's gone. Yeah, we encourage questions. So anytime somebody comes out and asks, you know, a question that we feel like we answer all the time, we realize that it's a new person, and we definitely want to help you understand what we're doing here. You can also go to bigcatrescue.org/top5, and that will actually answer some of our most commonly asked questions. Ooh, we have a little bit of a rarity here. Hey, Andy! Here's Andy Bobcat. Hi, sweetness. So Andy Bobcat is another one of our very, very old female bobcats. I don't know if that's the best place to see her. Probably. Nope, maybe this would be better. Yeah. This is her favorite spot. She loves to be up on top of her den. Sweet girl. Most of you know that Andy's been here quite a while, and she's in her 20s, but she had a little bit of a scare a few months ago. We think she may have had a stroke. She has recovered very nicely, is kind of back to her old ways. It's Andy, like the Andy Mountains. She came in with a group and lived with a group that all had different names like Sierra and Andy and things like that. Yeah, bobcats have amazing camouflage. All of them have that twitchy tail. Oh, 600 people walking around the tour path? Yeah, I mean, you come in, you know, kind of as a flow, and you've got several hours to make your way around the sanctuary. It's only 100 more than normal, and usually it's got a pretty good flow to it. Anne-Marie, I could try to show you Ariel, but I know exactly where she is, and she's not going to be visible. Do you love my bobcats? I was thinking, though, that we would also go see Gabrielle Tiger. I don't think I've shown her recently. Yesterday, I kind of walked down the strip. So yesterday, we went from Frankie all the way down to Nikita and pretty much just saw the cats on the outer edge. Aw, Cindy, I miss Will Bobcat, too. He was a sweet, sweet cat. I also miss Anna. Anna Sazzi was such a sweet cat, too. Sorry, I'm fumbling with the date again. Loved Anasazi, always loved catnip. There's another little shot of Max and Marianne. It's a pretty typical spot that you'll find them when you come on tours. Love being up there. Gabby pushed over into a different section because they're going to be cutting back a lot of foliage in her enclosure. So let's come over and see Miss Kali. It is Tuesday. Yeah, actually my goal was to make our way out to Cameron and Zabu. The only downfall is I never fully know where they're going to be. Hi, lady. You my best girl. This is Kali Tiger. Yeah, I know. So if you guys are new to us, we're Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We're one of the world's largest accredited sanctuaries. We're accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. We don't do any buying, selling, trading, breeding, or touching. Yes, I did help feed some cats this morning. I was on the center route and I fed most of our leopards and Miss Maya Cougar. Where are you going? She's gonna make me chase her. She's like, I want to go on the other side. I want to go in the other side. Hi. You going over here? Best chef in the whole sanctuary. Where are you going? So you can see a little bit how our cages are designed. You can always go to bigcatrescue.org/cages and see how they're designed, but it's basically a string of bubbles all put together with little tunnels and guillotine doors so that we can shift them around if we ever need to. Yeah, a chuff is like a tiger hello. A lot of the tigers have a lot of different vocalizations. Some of them moo, some of them kind of make a whining noise. Let's not lift the tail. My goodness, here we go. Now it's roly-poly. Roly-poly time. Goodness. Goodness. So much to say. Yes, Cindy, Zabu's our best whiner. Priya just kind of screams and yells. She does have a lot to say this morning. She's not always this like moany. She's always chuffy, but you can see Fred walking in the background there. So all the animal care here at Big Cat Rescue is done by volunteers and interns. Any of the paid staff are more administrative or behind the scenes. We all keep volunteer hours as well so that we're able to still come out and care for the cats, but that time is separate from any of the staff time. She's watching the work group, so it looks like Tanya and Victoria and Elisa are going to be working on a project in some of the tiger enclosures. We've been working really, really hard. We've had a lot of great work groups lately on the weekends that are coming in and sprucing up all the enclosures, getting everything ready for the walkabout. Hey lady, you turned away. They want to see your beautiful face. Let's see if I can walk back around. Yep, this is Kali Tiger. You can learn about her at bigcatrescue.org/Kali. Melody, she is 18 years old. Just turned 18, I believe, in June. We tend to be a retirement home for most of these cats. The cats come in usually from places where they were abandoned or abused, neglected. Some come from private ownerships. Kali has a happier story than most. But she was still born in a circus wagon, so still born for a life in a cage. In the wild, these cats typically will live 10 to 12 years. Our tigers tend to live well into their 20s here. That was a good one. Melody, yeah, we actually have quite a few people that are retired that come out here and volunteer. Keepers and partners, so tour guides and animal keepers. Yep, we always say we are a retirement home for these guys, since when they come here, they live here for the rest of their lives. I mentioned earlier they're 10 to 12 years in the wild. Here at our sanctuary, with proper nutrition and vet care, they live well into their 20s typically. All right, lady. And sadly, if these cats are born in cages, they can never go free. Learn about that at bigcatrescue.org/go-free. All right, let's see. We'll make a drive out to Cameron and Zabu. Zabu might already be in her den. That's again why I like to try to come out before breakfast, because after breakfast they all go into dens or go sleep somewhere. You have a nice little view of Tiger Lake there. The bridge over there on the other side is where Hoover and Seth live. That enclosure right in front of us is where Max and Marianne are, that we saw earlier. Oh, there's Boo-Boo and Cameron. Hi! So, what do you think about the best way to show them? Let me go around the corner here. You guys can watch Priya on her live vacation camera at bigcatcams.com. You can see Cameron and Zabu off in the corner over here. No, Saber was a black leopard that lived to be 25. However, we had a cougar here named Scratch that lived almost to 30 years old. Thank you, Pamela, for your donation. I'm actually using an iPhone X and it's on a stabilizer. This is Cameron. Hi. Cam, Tongue Out Tuesday. Frosty's 23. I believe Riza's 23. Tiger Lily's 23. We've got quite a few that are in that range that are our oldest cats right now. Yep, Scratch was a cougar. And I believe Matt told me he was just shy of 30 when he passed. Are you gonna go eat? I think Catherine might be coming. Oh good, thank you. I'm glad you joined us today, Melody. We are always excited when new viewers come along. Where'd your girl go? Boo saw Catherine coming on a cart and booked it. You gonna go too? Or are you gonna roar? That'd be excellent. So if you guys are just joining us, we started out with Seth until he was being a bad boy and started chasing. We saw Max and Marianne, Breezy and Andy Bobcats. We got to see Lakota and Simba Savannah cat, Nabisco. Where are we going? That's actually the doorway right there that he could walk through to go to vacation. Gail, well, it takes $10,000 a year just to feed one tiger. So I don't have the exact specs. Carol has all that information. She usually does share that. I know it's public record on our website. Yeah, when Cameron roars, you can definitely feel it in your chest. Good morning, Rhonda. I hope you have a great day too. We're looking at Cameron Lion here. Priya is their next door neighbor, but she's currently on vacation, so I'm not sure why he's stalking this doorway because she's not even over there. You think it's your turn? You can see that rock structure behind him. That's actually a swimming pool. You can take the long way. Our website is bigcatrescue.org. Oh, of course he's going over there to get a drink and I'm stuck on the opposite side. We typically go to, we go live on Facebook pretty much every morning that I'm here. I'm actually taking a few days off in the next couple of days, so my last live feed will probably be tomorrow and then not again until Tuesday, but Carol tries to do them in the evenings or during meds time. My husband and I are taking a time out. As best as I can, I'm going to try to be off the grid for a couple of days. We'll see how well that works. There he goes. We're going to probably see him go over to the roof section, or he might go up on his platform. Marie is back. And Marie might actually be the one coming out to feed them. Marie has been out here for over 14 years as a volunteer. There's Boo-Boo. Zabu was up here waiting on treats because she's very smart. I don't know if I have squirrel time planned today or not. It was very impromptu. Jamie just kind of walked in and had her hands cupped and I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, here. So he cuddled with me for a couple hours while I did some computer work. It was very cute. His name's Pumpkin, and she found him over by the Leopard Lounge near Natalia's enclosure. Hi, Boo-Boo. It's just a baby squirrel, and she has rehabbed and released other squirrels successfully, so I think Pumpkin will do just fine. So this is Zabu, our white tiger. She was out there with him. There's that whining noise. I know, we gotta bring you some cheese and crackers with that whine. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure Marie is trying to go over to feed Cameron. And there she goes. She's like, I gotta see what's happening. Oh yeah, he laid down on the other side. So let's take a little walk. Marie usually doesn't mind if I put a camera in her face. So this will give you a little bit of an idea of how big their enclosure is. We were on the back side of it. Now we're gonna walk around to the front side. Something I like to point out with Zabu is, yes, she's beautiful. She's perfect to us. But a lot of people don't realize that white tigers are man-made. They're created through inbreeding, and it's It's not something that naturally occurs in the wild, at least not very often. Is it okay if we watch, Marie?
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll ask them.
There we go. So Marie is a master keeper. She's been out here for over 14 years as a volunteer. She's also one of our meds keepers. And we're back over with Cameron, and you can see what a good girl Zabu is. She lays down near. She knows not to interfere. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that white tigers are man-made, and a lot of them are born with really severe health issues. A lot of them are discarded because people want to breed them for that perfect white tiger with black stripes with blue eyes, and they come out with all kinds of health issues and major deformities.
What was wrong with that piece?
That's some attitude right there.
What was wrong with that piece?
Cameron is notoriously one of our pickiest feeders on property. Yeah, Zabu is perfect in our eyes, but she definitely would have been a throwaway tiger for most places that would be trying to make money off of her. Oh, that's a good one, Cam. There we go. Yeah, the reason these two are together, they were raised together at another terrible facility that was trying to create white ligers. They wanted them to breed. They never did breed. When they came here, we realized that they had obviously developed a bond, and we didn't want to separate them. So, long story short, Cameron was neutered so that they could stay together, and the mane on a lion is testosterone driven, so eventually his mane did fall out. But it was kind of a blessing in disguise because he actually had a mass that we would have never seen under his very large mane. So Cameron, because he's so picky, he is usually stick fed, or she was also using tongs. But majority of the other cats, they have feeding lockout areas, which is kind of a small box extended off the side with a guillotine door, and it's got a concrete plate. And most of the other cats will eat off of a concrete plate in their feeding area. But Cameron will not eat off the ground. If you drop a piece of food, he looks at you like you just deceived him. And you'll notice he'll only pick certain things, so they bring out a smorgasbord of options for him. Day to day, you just never know. So I'm gonna back away since he's getting pickier, just in case we're the distraction, but we'll come back over to Boo Boo.
Hi, Miss Lady. Hi. Pretty baby.
Correct. Picky, like one day he'll eat chicken and nothing else, and one day he'll eat nothing but turkey, one day he'll all of a sudden like red meat when he never likes red meat, sometimes livers. We try just about everything with him. So you can see in the background he just got a big turkey leg. So they just bring out a bucket with just an assortment of things usually for him, whereas most other cats on property will pretty much eat anything you drop in front of them. Both of these guys are now 18 years old.
You tell him. See, I didn't get anything.
Thank you, Jenny. I really appreciate that. Carol used to do all of the live videos and realized that there was definitely a need for them, but she just didn't have the time, and she doesn't come in early enough to do like the feeding and the breakfast time when they're most active. So she had hired me to help with our online stores and products and fundraising for the cats and things like that, and the live feeds were part of the deal. I was very nervous in the beginning, but I've really enjoyed sharing these cats with you guys. I've been a keeper out here for over 3 years, so I've got a really great connection with the cats and with a lot of the keepers, so you're so silly. You're so silly. You're something else. I always love it when they lay in an area where I can put one of them in the foreground and one of them in the background. It's always kind of nice. Appreciate all of you guys that do the birthday fundraisers and things like that. I mean, Facebook has just been an absolutely amazing way for us to share the cats with you guys. And you guys have really stepped up as far as just bringing in money for these cats. I mean, everything that you donate and everything that you purchase for Big Cat on bigcatrescue.biz, amazon.com/bigcatrescue, those and actually all of our ticket sales as well, so bigcatrescue.org/tickets. All of that money goes towards caring for these cats. We have just under 70 cats on 67 acres here in Tampa, Florida. Who's the best at ignoring keepers, Cameron or Hoover? Ooh. Well, thank you, Mary. Thanks for the donation. That is a tricky question. They both are experts. Sherry, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And if you guys are just joining, we're about to sign off here, but these live broadcasts always record and then automatically post on our Facebook page. So facebook.com/bigcatrescue or facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. Both of those places you will always find these. Yes, Miranda, we're on Amazon, amazon.com/bigcatrescue. And if you guys don't use smile.amazon.com, you really should. It's exactly like shopping on Amazon. Everything's the same, but when you shop through Smile, Amazon will actually donate 0.5% of your purchase to a charity of your choice. So you're donating to the cats completely free to you, which is absolutely amazing. So smile.amazon.com and choose Big Cat Rescue as your charity. That has been just an unbelievable source of income for these guys. Where are you going? You done? He's like, I'm done. Where are you going? So they will follow each other to their den. They have a huge den back there that they both like to sleep in during the day. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have an awesome day. Bye, Cam Cam. So thanks to everybody who helped answer questions and anybody who helped share this feed that lets us reach new people we might not reach otherwise. And it was awesome to have some newcomers today, so thank you. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.